Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you, Mr. Palmer. All right.
Start of the race.
Are we doing heads up? If you want, yeah. Whatever you want to do. All right, we're going to do heads up qualifying. Swart, Thom, Jeffrey, Tommy G, and Steven.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We got all our racers ready. We got all our drivers ready, or marshals ready. We are going heads up qualifying on the sound of the tone. All right, Zwart wasting no time. First lap of the night going to Tommy G so far, 19.2. Steven Roberts is going to take that one over, 18.7. I keep on hearing the name Steven Roberts. That guy's been tearing it up lately. Pretty sure he got me in four-wheel last Wednesday and Friday. 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Steven Roberts in that number one spot, 17.5.18. Followed by Tommy G in that number two, 16.5.17. Zwart in the three, 15.5 flat. Only driver on a 17 lap pace is Steven Roberts. Fast lap of the race going to Steven Roberts, 18.4. Cross the line, Steven Roberts. Steven's driving that blacked out buggy with the red trim, white wheels, and clear body. Down the line he goes. Last lap was a 20.9. He's going to back it up with a 19.6 with just about 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Steve in that number one spot, dropping down from a 17 lap pace to a 16 lap pace, 16.5.08. Tommy G in that number two, 15.5 flat. Steven Roberts still only driver on a 16 lap pace with 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Up next is race number two, 21.5, two-wheel buggy. Lester, Marty, Aiden, Coop, and Brad, you guys are up next. Scott. Two and a half down and 2.5 to go. Steve Roberts in that number one spot, still on a 16 lap pace, 16.5.07. Oh, careful in the triple, careful in the triple, careful in the triple. Careful getting on the straight. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Tommy and Jeffrey keeping it clean. With just about 3 minutes down and 2 minutes to go, Steven Roberts in that number one spot. Zwart now in the two. Tommy G dropping down to the three.
2 minutes left.
Jeff in the four. And Curtis Thom in the five. You heard the man. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go.
All right, guys, looks like we're 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. We got Steve Roberts out front of the whole crew by almost a lap, about 14 seconds. Chris Wart in that number two's got 3 seconds on Tommy G. Then we got a big gap to Jeff and Curtis. This is a sportsman intermediate class. Ooh, work together there, guys. And once again, guys, if you got a faster racer coming up on you, feel free to let them through. If you are that faster racer, allow the slower racer some time to let you through. Work together, guys, as much as you can. Fast lap, Steve Roberts, 18.3. Chris Ward in that 2 with a 19.3. Tommy G in the 3 with a 19.2. Curtis with a 22. And Jeff with a 20.8. Also, guys, just another reminder, going wide and coming in on another driver, try not to do that either, guys. All right, that is your tone. Keep going till you hear your name. Everybody's still alive. Once again, a lot of the crashes
Jeffrey
can be avoided, guys, if you just kind of pay attention
Curtis
to what's
Tom
going on. Waiting on Steve and Tommy.
Tommy Jarrow done.
Waiting on Steve.
Steven Roberts done.
And that is your race. Steven, Chris, Tommy, Curtis, and Jeff. All right, guys, go ahead. Stop your cars. Stop your cars, guys. And gentlemen, please use the rails or the stairs, guys. Don't crawl down the chain. Chris, don't do that again.
Up next, race number 2.
I don't want you to fall. Thank you, Chris. All right, guys, go ahead, put your cars down, come straight back out to Marshall. Up next, 21-5, Lester, Marty, Aiden, Coop, Brad, and Toby George. Let's see, I think I need one volunteer. I do need all you guys out there and one volunteer, please. All right, that should be good. Blowers down, blowers down. Racers, go ahead, check them in. Track is live. Check them in with caution.
Jim Cooper. DPI drummer. More Lester. Marty Edmonds. Brad Ambrose. 1 minute to the start of the race. I am Swaybar. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, looks like we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and shut her down, guys. Line them up,
15
beginning of the
seconds to the start
straight
of the
here.
race.
Let's line them up, beginning of the straight. Let's
Less than
see.
5.
I need one volunteer, guys. Do need one volunteer. We get one volunteer. We'll get this thing going. We will have a live loop once we get that volunteer here. Mr. Raymond, thank you, sir. All right, guys. Marshall's looking live. We got a live loop on the tone. All right, 3 in a row. Going out quick. All right, Aiden and Coop doing the right thing, or what I would do anyways. Let everybody go and get a clear track in front of me. All right, let's see who gets that first fast lap. So it looks like it might be Brad with the 19.9. Let's see what Aiden and Coop does. Not Aiden. Let's see what Cooper does, and not Cooper. So Brad Ambrose, the only 19.9. Aiden with a 20.4. Lester 21.1. Coop 21 flat. Toby George 21 flat. Marty 22.9. Those are your first laps through the line. Going to Brad Ambrose with the only 19, first lap in. I'll be back in about 45 seconds. Give you overall pace and overall fast laps here momentarily. This is your 21.5 two-wheel buggy. Up next, we got race number 3, expert two-wheel drive coming up next. That would be Brian Satina, Brendan, Jose, Benny, Austin, and Josh. You guys are up next. 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. We got a three-way battle between Brad, Cooper, and Lester, all within 1.8 seconds, 1-3. Then we got Toby in the 4, Aiden in the 5, Marty in the 6. We got an overall fast lap from Marty in that number 6 spot with a 19.1. Our leader, Brad Ambrose, with a 19.6. Lester throwing down a 19.5 last time through. Cooper with a 19.9, Toby George with a 20.2, and Aiden with a 19.5. Those are your fast laps with just about 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. We're halfway through. Cooper going to come through with a 19.4. So the battle continues. Cooper, Brad, and Toby, all within one lap. A couple of these guys get some bad laps, and it changes that quickly. So Cooper now out front. Everybody the top three were within 2 seconds. Now they're within 3 or 4 seconds. Let's see what happens, as everybody's pretty close on this one. 1 through 4 anyways. I'm gonna let this one calm down for another 30 seconds here.
2 minutes left.
18.9 from Marty. 18.9. He's got more than a half a second on the other fast guys here. However, he is in that number 4 spot with a couple 23s and 27s in there to match his fast lap. 1:30 to go, racers. Brad now back out front on a 15.508. Cooper 1 second away on a 509. Toby George up to that number 3 spot, 6 seconds behind. Marty 5 seconds behind him in the 4. Then we got Aiden and Lester. Aiden and Lester doing battle for that number 5 spot. They're separated by 1/100th of a second, battling for that number 5. Brad and Cooper still duking it out, less than a half a second separating both of them. Both of them on a 5:07 pace. Brad and Cooper duking it out. Let's see what happens. Toby George 7 seconds behind in that 3. Marty in the 4, Lester in the 5, Aiden in the 6. Toby George, the only one not in the 19s. He's got a 20 flat. Let's see if we can get him into a 19. 40 seconds to go. $20 to go. Brad out front, 15.506. Got 4 seconds on Cooper now, so Brad comfortable in that number 1 spot. Cooper 4 seconds away. Toby George 4 seconds away, him in the 3. Marty 8 seconds behind in the 4. Lester in the 5, Aiden in the 6. That is your tone. Keep going till you hear your name as you cross the line. Lester, you're done.
Marty Edmonds done.
Marty, you're done. Waiting on 4.
Brad Ambrose done.
Brad taking that 1.
DPI drummer done.
Waiting on Cooper and Aiden. Waiting for Aiden, the pink car. Waiting for this pink car going through the hip jump.
Jim Cooper done.
And
I am Swaybar done.
that is your race. Brad going to take it with a 5:06. Cooper and Toby George. Good job, guys. Go ahead, put your cars down. Come straight back out to Marshall. I will need 1 volunteer. 1 volunteer. That. We get 1 volunteer, guys. Hold your cars until the blowers are done.
Up next, race number 3.
Huh? Check Brad's motor? Okay. He just didn't crash. You gonna come up here, Toby? Yeah. We need actually 2 volunteers, guys. Will we get 2 volunteers? 2 volunteers, please.
The mascot. Chris Benny.
All right, guys. Sorry. Go ahead. Check him in.
Joshua Odmar.
If we get 2 volunteers, we'd greatly appreciate it. 2 volunteers, please. Or at least 1. If I get 1 volunteer, we'd appreciate it. Thank you. If we get a second one, that would be even better. If we can get one more volunteer. And thank you, Chris Wart.
1 minute to the start of the race.
One more volunteer, please.
Brian Satina. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Just tell me a story. You know the one I mean. We need one
30 seconds to the start of the race.
more volunteer.
Oh my God.
I think Curtis might be going out there.
All right, Curtis, can you marshal? Thanks, boss. All right, all right, all right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Look, can we get Jose only across the line?
Less than 5.
Jose, you got a transponder in? Across the line? Nothing. Is it plugged in? Yo, I can count you in if you want. Nope, no need. All right.
Jose Newman.
All right, we got all our racers ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got all our racers ready, and we got all our marshals ready. We got an open loop on the sound of the tone. All right, 1, 2, 3, boom. Austin, Benny, Josh, breaking out in this one. The 3 amigos with Brendan in tow. The 4 amigos. Who else is in this one? Mr. Jose Newman and Satina. The 6 amigos. Everyone's going to work together in this one. These guys are experts. Expert equals fast, and they know what they're doing. They're going to keep things clean, keep things mean, keep things lean, and keep things on track. Fast lap so far. Austin Riley, 17.5. Oh, my gosh, that is fast. Brendan Edwards just put down an 18.2. He's in that number 2. Chris Benny in that number 3 with 1 minute down and 4 minutes to go. 17.5. Expert 2-wheel buggy. Austin in that number 1 spot. 17.506. Brendan Edwards in the 2. 17.511. Only 2 drivers on a 17-lap pace. Chris Benny in that number 3. 16.501. Followed by Jose Newman, Josh, and Satina. Up next is race number 4. Open 2-wheel buggy. Oh, Chris Benny's going to roll it one more time. Oh, man. Back off his lid with just about 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Austin Riley crossing the line in that number 1 spot. Brendan Edwards going to take over that number 1. Austin through the infield, through the triple. He's going to double single it through the pie crust. Down the straight he goes. Last lap was a 17.9. He's going to back it up with a 17.7. Back up to that number 1 spot. Brendan Edwards crossing the line. That number 1 spot's going to stick for Austin. Austin, Brendan, and Josh, top 3 drivers with just about 2.5 down and 2.5 to go. Chris Benny driving that tricked out paint scheme. He's in that 5th spot. Last lap was a 19 flat. He's going to back it up with a 20.3. Through the right-hand side of the driver's stand, through the short straight. Chris Benny through the triple. He's going to double single it. Through the pie crust. Around the corner, through the left-hand side of the driver's stand, through the
2 minutes
last
left.
double of the track. Chris Benny, 20.3 was his last lap. He's going to back it up with a 19.4. He's going to stay in that number 5 spot with 3 minutes down and 2 minutes to go. Austin Riley, meanwhile, up top, 17.508. Only driver on a 17-lap pace. He's also got the fast lap, 17.5. 7 seconds behind him is Brendan Edwards, followed by Josh, Jose, Chris Benny, and Brian. That is your race order with 3.5 down and 1.5 to go. Austin Riley one more time cross the line, backing up his 17.7 with an 18.1. Austin Riley still in that number 1 spot. Oh, Benny's going to roll it one more time. He's going to get it back on track for the second qualifier as he stays in that number 5 spot with
1 minute left.
4 minutes down and 1 minute to go. Austin Riley in that number 1 spot, 17.508. Once again, only driver on a 17-lap pace, followed by Brendan, Josh, Jose, Chris, and Satina. Austin now extending his lead on Brendan Edwards by 9 seconds. Josh in the 3. Jose crossing the line in that 4 spot. Jose through the right-hand side, double. Through the triple, he's going to double single it. Jose Newman in that TLR, Proline tires, Spectrum transmitter and receiver across the line, 19.1. He's in that number 4 spot with Chris Benny in tow in that number 5. 15 seconds to go, drivers, 15 seconds to go. And that is a tone. Drivers, you're going to race them till you hear your name. Race them till you hear your name. Everyone is live. Everyone is
Joshua
live. Keep them
marked up.
rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. Everyone's rolling. Josh, you're done. Everyone else is live. Everyone else is live. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling.
The mascot done. Brian Satina done.
Austin, you're done. Tina, you're
Jose
done.
Newman done.
Jose, you're done.
Chris
Waiting on
Benny
2
done.
drivers. Benny, you're done.
I am
Waiting on
broke down.
Brendan Edwards, and that is a race. Great race, driver. 17.5 expert 2-wheel buggy. Going to Austin Riley. 17.513 is going to be the time to beat going into the second round of qualifying. Great race, drivers. Pull them off. Come right back onto the track and find a spot to marshal. Up next is race number 4. Open 2-wheel buggy.
Up next,
Davey Bada,
race number 4.
Chris Raymond, Brent Thelke, Matty G, Levi, and Chase.
What up, homie?
What's up?
Good to see you,
Just
dude.
running late.
Oh, good.
Brent Thielke. Leviticus. Christopher Robin. Davey Bada. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more lap. Track is
30 seconds
closed.
to the start
No
of the
more
race.
laps. Matt, cruise by the line for me. Was that Matt?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Come on, guys. Hold on. All right, Matt, by the line again.
Less than 5. Matthias,
Levi by the line.
Leviticus,
So I guess Chase is Chase.
Robin,
All right, turn marshals. Thank you for being out there. Let's look live. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. And drivers, your loop is live.
What's up?
All right, we are underway here. Race number 4, open two-wheel buggy on the track. Race number 5, intermediate four-wheel buggy coming up next. Start getting them ready. You are up in 4 minutes and 29 seconds. First hot lap, Levi Raymond, 16.8. Davey going to come by lap 2 for a 16.4. Nice to see an open two-wheel buggy have a class by itself. We will take it. 120 into this, we got Davey Botta out in front, 18.505 pace. 0.3 of a second ahead of Levi Raymond on an 18.506. He's 0.3 on Matthew with a 13.508. Chase 18.514, BT a 17.06, and Chris a 17.03. Just like that, we have Levi out in front now with Matthew and Davey. Nope, now Matthew and Chase and Davey. Still a good battle up front. It's 2.8 between first and fourth. Let's see, Levi has a 16.7, Matthew a 16.9, Chase a 16.8, Davey has that hot lap 16.4, BT with a 17.9, and Chris with an 18.3 hot laps. As 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. So Levi out in front of Matthew now. 1.2 seconds. It's another 1.4 back to Davey.
Two minutes left.
You heard him, 2 minutes left to go. So Davey's catching up to Matthew a little bit, half a second separating them two. And they are 1.5 off of Levi. Levi by the line. So Levi's stretching it out a little bit. 1.9 ahead of Davey now up in that number 2. Chase in the 3. Matthew falling down to the 4. BT and Chris. 1:10 left to go. 18.505 pace out of Levi. 18.508 out of Davey. 18.512
1 minute left.
out of Matthew and Chase. 17.510 out of BT and a 16.19 for Chris. With 50 seconds left to go on the master clock. Ooh, Chase and Matthew crashed in the same spot. Oh, that was Davey, not Matthew. One of those guys need to change their paint scheme. 25 seconds left to go, drivers. Levi's now his lead 2.7. So Davey comes by 2.6 now. That's going to be time on the master clock. Drivers keep going till you hear your name done.
Robin done.
Chase, you are done. Levi, you are done. Everybody else will be done when they cross the line.
Davey Bada done. Christopher Robin done. Brent Thielke done.
And that's a race.
Matthias done.
Levi Raymond, 18.507, takes your first round, followed by Davey Bada and Matthew Gonzalez. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5, intermediate, four-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 5.
All right, blow it down. Let's start checking them in with some caution. Watch out for these guys coming and going.
Corporate. More Lester. Mike Plavin. Jeffrey Lefevre. Curtis Tom. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start
All
of
right,
the
we'll
race.
go no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Get everybody to the top of the straightaway.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Break it up. Can I, Chris, can we break it up?
15 seconds to
Need
the start of
somebody
the
over
race.
here. If you stay there, they're going to crash it into the straightaway, guaranteed. Turn
Less than
marshals,
5.
look alive. Drivers, your loop is live. All right, race number 5 is underway. Race number 6, expert four-wheel buggy coming up next. Start getting them ready. You are up in 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Lester, 19.8. Jeremy at 22.8. Plavin at 20.7. Curtis Tom, 21.7. And Jeffrey at 23.3. So Lester pulling out the first lap. Follows that 19.8 up with an 18.8. Go, Lester. Caution, get on the straightaway and clear. Easy, guys. Take it easy. Don't forget, if you haven't heard, this weekend, Saturday, so no racing on Friday. We'll be out here Saturday at noon for our first round of our 2026 Supercross Series. So racing will start at noon. No racing on Friday night. So Lester out in front of Plavin. Jeffrey, Jeremy, and Curtis, your early running order. Lester a 16.5-15 pace. Plavin at 15:11. Jeffrey at 14:5:02. Jeremy at 14:11, and Curtis at 14:21. Jeremy driving angry. Woosah. Take a breath. So here comes Lester by the line as your leader. Only one on a 16-lap pace. He's out to a 10-second lead on Plavin. Plavin hold down that number 2 right now. Plavin's got 2 seconds on Jeffrey. And you got 8 seconds back to Curtis. And 2 seconds back to Jeremy, but Jeremy having all
2
kinds
minutes
of
left.
mental issues right now. $150 left to go on the master clock. Expert four-wheel, you guys should be on your way to the Ram side of the driver's stand. I will need one volunteer, or at least one volunteer marshal for the next race. If you could help me out for 5 minutes, that would be appreciated. Keep the program going nice and smooth. It is a Wednesday. People have to work tomorrow or go to school. So try and get out here at a decent hour.
One minute left.
We got 45 seconds left to go for Lester. Plavin and Jeffrey, caution on the straightaway. Go low, go low, go low. That's some fancy footwork, Chris. Like a ballerina over there. 30 seconds left to go. Jeremy put down his fast lap 19.5. Curtis put down a 20.6. Caution, get on the straightaway, go high, and clear. Caution after the triple. And clear. $18.6 that time out of Lester. New hot lap as that's time on the master clock. Keep going till you hear your name done. Everybody's still going. Everybody will be done when they cross the line.
Corporate done. More Lester done.
Once again, I do need one volunteer turn marshal. One volunteer turn marshal for this next race.
Mike Plavin done. Curtis Tom done. Jeffrey LaFever
And
done.
that's a race. Lester Brooks, 16.5-12, takes your first round. Followed by Mike Plavin and Jeffrey LaFever, your top three. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 6, expert four-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 6.
And again, I do need one volunteer marshal, one volunteer marshal. All right, blowers are down. Track is live. Go low on the straightaway.
Chris Benny.
Low on the
Ryan Suzuki.
straightaway. Because standing on the straightaway is not a good idea.
Tommy Jarrow. Joshua Odemark. Ryan Palmer. Jose Newman. The mascot. I am Groot. Riley Christie.
Wow, awesome. Got all my drivers and my volunteer that quickly.
1 minute
That
to
was
the start of
awesome.
the
Thank
race.
you guys. I appreciate it.
45 seconds to the start
And
of the
we'll go
race.
ahead and shut her down. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Everybody to the top of the straightaway.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
This ought to be a fun one. At least Jose's got a transponder working in this one. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers,
15 seconds to the start of the race.
is live. I think this is becoming a thing between Austin and Brendan. They just take off and try and race each other from the get-go. And Josh says, hey, wait for me. I'm coming too. All right. First lap in the books. Brendan Edwards, 17.704. Thanks. 17.704 out of Brendan. 17.7 out of Austin. Not a 17.7 on your second lap, though. Brendan throwing down a 17.5 now. Austin throw down a 17.3. These hot laps are starting to check in. Caution get on the straight, right on the numbers, and clear. Austin backs that 17.3 up with a 17.2. And you guessed it, Brendan out in front of Austin by 1 second. Now 1/10 of a second, Austin's going to take the lead. Riley Christie, what? Up in that number 3? A week and a half ago, he was running 21.5. Now he's up there playing with the big boys. 17.1 out of Austin, another 17.5 out of Brendan. 17.8 out of Riley. 17.5 out of Josh. 18.1 from Tommy. 18.2 out of Jose. 17.9 from Satina. 17.9 out of Palmer. 17.6 out of Chris Benny that time by. Caution under the driver's stand. Clear. Thank you, Mike. Easy, guys. This is qualifying. Oh, your leader going to stuff a pipe. I think Brendan, he had troubles that lap, so Brendan's going to get back the time he had lost. So 2:15 left to go. Caution in the triple. Caution in the triple. Triple is clear. So Austin now 9/10 of a second ahead of Brendan. Austin still going triple. I don't know if that's faster, but he likes doing it, so that's all that matters.
2 minutes.
Oh, he's going to hit the pipe, the wall, and keep it going. But Brendan throwing down a 17.414, going to take over that top spot by 0.2 of a second. Oh, thank you, Tommy G. This is qualifying. You have to do that, but that was muchly appreciated by Austin and Brendan, I'm sure. So Austin now 2/100ths of a second ahead of Brendan with 1:35 left to go. Austin rolls it over. So Brendan gets by him on the track. Austin going triple again, casing it. Check the straightness of the chassis after that one. So Brendan out in front by 9/10 of a second that time by. Josh Oddmark up into that number 3. Riley Christie hold on to the 4. Jose, Palmer, Tommy, Satina, and Chris.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Wow, Austin pushing hard. $17.2 out of Brendan, his hot lap of the race right there. Brendan's lead still 9/10 of a second as they're running almost identical lap times. Austin's going to go triple over the top of Brendan, but gets a little wide, looks to the inside. Brendan says, not so fast, young buck. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve. Austin gets to the inside. Brendan wisely turns left to not get into him. But Austin's going to have to get a little bit of a gap as that's time on the master clock. They will be done when they cross the line. Austin's going to get it wrong, so Brendan's going to be your first round
I am
TQ.
done. The mascot done.
Brendan and Austin, you are done. Everybody else will be done when
Jose
you
Miller
cross
done.
the line.
Joshua Odmark done. Ryan Satina done. Ryan Palmer done.
Wait on 3.
Riley Christie done. Tommy Jarrow
Wait
done.
on Chris, and
Chris
that
Benny
is a race. Brendan Edwards, 17.504. Takes your first round, followed by Austin Riley and Josh Odmark. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Last race of round number 1. You know the class. They have bumpers. They have fenders. They're going to use them. Truck class.
Up next, race number
Coming
7.
at you next.
Marty Edmonds.
Check him in with caution, guys. With caution.
You're going to get it?
Yeah,
I am Swaybar.
hold it when he landed it. The problem is he has to go super wide to get it, though.
Carl Labrador.
Chris Raymond can't make it with a 13.52 wheel. Yeah, I'm used to that.
Corporate. One minute to the start of the race.
Practicing
45
that.
seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, but you, it is. Well, you jumped right over him.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. Track is closed. Everybody top of the straightaway. You need to burn that hat. Ugh.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
You know that hat's not allowed in my house, right? Yeah,
Less
Fred
than five.
Dog. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, your loop is live. Fred Dog not playing the Supercross start. Jeremy gonna wad up the entire field and laugh all the way around the track. First lap, Jeremy Smith, 21.8. New hot lap, Toby George, 16.4. Yeah, buddy. Oh, come on, Toby. Toby wasted my hot lap. All right, we got Carl out in front of Fred Dog, Aiden, Jeremy, Toby, and Marty. Watch out, Tommy. Toby does have the hot lap of the race. Red Dog now take over that lead by 2.2 seconds over Carl. Watch out. That's twice Aiden's almost got you. Now Carl back out in front of Fred Dog by 3.7. They're taking turns with bad laps. Dang, Toby, go a little wider. Caution in the triple. So Carl now with 1.4 on Fred Dog. Oh, that was kind of cool. Simultaneous backflips out of the pink cars. Now Fred Dog out in front of Carl. Caution, get on the straight, clear.
Two minutes left.
1:57 left to go in this one. Wow. So Carl out in front of Fred Dog by 2.9. Fred Dog got 7.5 on Toby in that number 3. Aiden, Marty, and Jeremy. Toby still at the hot lap. Looks like Fred Dog, he's either pulling it off or he's waiting for somebody.
1 minute left.
You're going to be out less than a minute to go. Carl now at 9.5 seconds on Toby. Aiden in that number 3, but he's 19 seconds behind Toby. Marty, Fred Dog, and Jeremy. That is time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till your name done. Actually, I think
done.
you will all be done when you cross the line.
DPI drummer done. Marty
Aiden
Evans
and
done.
Toby, you are done. Marty, you are done. Wait on Fred Dog, Jeremy, and Carl.
Carl Labrador done. You're going to get it done. Corporate done.
And that's a race. Carl taking that win, 15-5-20, followed by Toby and Aiden.
Holy crap, I'm holy.
Up next, race number 1.
You're not my boss. You are not the boss of me. I plan on it. Are you going to do anything else besides blow? You going to put down any water, Scott?
tripling and foil is killing my battery. Pulled it off and it's at 6.7 volts.
So, what the fuck? No water than 10 minutes? Race number 1, you guys will be up in 10 minutes. 75 intermediate 2-wheel buggy. Race number 1, 10 minutes.
I can't wait for this to be on YouTube. I want to watch that pass.
Yeah, you would have made it, but you couldn't hold it in the turn.
And then I got him on the end straight away.
Then you screwed up though.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Oh yeah, that was.
Tommy Jarrow.
Car felt so weird landing through there. You could hear it. It's like scraping or something. It's been happening for a while.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we're
Chris
back
Ward.
live. I need my truck class out here to Marshall. And we got Jeffrey getting up there. Truck class.
30 seconds to the
I
start
got
of the
two
race.
people on the track, and neither one of them are truck class drivers. So Marty, Fred Dog, Toby, Carl, Jeremy, and out here to Marshall.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Jeffrey Lefevre. Less than 5.
Yeah, I didn't say your name because I know. And no more lap. Track is closed. Still looking for one. Marty, Fred Dog. Carl can't be up here. Well, if you weren't outside smoking cigars, you're not in this race, are you? You're on the other side of the track. You could have taken your car to the other side of the track. Oh, I still need one more. Let's see. We got a Marty now. Where's Fred Dog? That's. Oh, yes. He said sulking. I got a Toby, I got a Jeremy, and I got an Aiden. I need a Fred right there. I wish I could say that. I wish I could say it. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, your loop is live. All right, race number 1 underway. Current TQ, Stephen Roberts, 16.5 and a 10. First loop around. Stephen Roberts, 19.1 first lap. (18.8) second lap. Stephen getting close to be like Riley Christie, ready to bump up. All right, we're a minute and a half into this one, and Stephen Roberts out in front, 16.503. That is a TQ pace. Chris Swart, 16.513. Tommy G is 16.514. Jeffrey, 14.509. And Curtis Tom, 13.511. Those are your early times. Bobble by your leader. He had a 3.9 second lead. New hot lap, 18.480, 2 laps ago by your leader, Stephen Roberts. Chris Hort has a 19.4. Tommy G a 19.3. Caution, get on the straightaway, go low and clear. Jeffrey's got a 21.1 and Curtis a 22.3. That is your hot laps. We're down to almost 2 minutes left to go. Stephen Roberts still only one currently on a TQ run. I got 5 drivers on the stand. That means I need one volunteer marshal for the next race. So if you could help us out for 5 minutes, would be greatly appreciated. Keep the program going nice and smooth. We did really good in round 1. Let's see if we can do the same thing in round number 2. Stephen Roberts now with a 6.5 second lead on Chris. Ooh, 21.8 out of Curtis that time by his new hot lap. 1:15 on the master clock.
One minute left.
55 seconds left to go on the master clock. Ugh. That's the Jeremy line. 25 seconds left to go, drivers. Watch out, Toby. Tommy G's after you. That is time on the master clock, driver. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Stephen Roberts done.
Stephen, you are done. Everybody else, you'll be done when you cross the line. So Curtis is done. We're waiting on 3. Once again, I do need one volunteer marshal for the next race.
Tommy Jarrow done.
One
Chris
volunteer.
Stewart done. Jeffrey Lefevre done.
And that's a race. Stephen Roberts taking the win. 16.503. That is your new TQ. Followed by Chris Hort and Tommy G. Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down. Put him down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 2, 21.5 buggy. Once again, I need one volunteer marshal for this.
Race number 2.
And my 5 drivers from that last race. All right, blowers are down. Let's check them in. Who are we missing up there? Toby's missing. Wow, Aiden's up there already? What's going on here?
Jim Cooper. I am Swaybar. More Lester.
Missing a Toby and a Marty up there. They were both marshaling, so we'll give them a second. It's like I got all my drivers. I'm going to need that one volunteer marshal.
Marty Edmonds. Brad Ambrose. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Still need one volunteer. Keep the program going. Come on, guys, help me out. I need one person.
DPI drummer. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
We'll go ahead and shut it down. No more lap. Track is closed. Still looking for my one volunteer. One volunteer
30 seconds to the
marshal.
start of the race.
Look at that, monkey see, monkey do right there. Thank you, Scott. Far corner.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
All right, while we wait for Scott to waddle on over there.
Less than 5.
Turn marshals. Look alive. Drivers, your loop. Is live. Hey. You play silly games, you get silly prizes. So your current TQ, Brad Ambrose, 15.506 in round number 1. That's one way to slow him down, Aiden. Get in his way. First lap going to go to Jim Cooper, 19.5. No, Cooper has yellow wing. Brad's the other white car. Lawn dart, caution in the triple. So Marty, 19.4 hot lap of the race so far. But Jim Cooper out in front of Toby George, Brad, Marty Lesser, and I think Aiden. Cooper is on a TQ pace. So Cooper out in front of Toby by 1 second. Toby with 4.5 on Brad. Brad's got 6 seconds on Lesser. Toby George, 19.2 that time by hot lap of the race, taking over that top spot on a TQ pace. All that on 1 lap. And then he cases out. Aiden having all kinds of troubles. Yeah, blame it on the radio. So Cooper 0.8 of a second ahead of Toby now. Is your radio on the right model, Aiden? Now Toby 0.9 of a second ahead of Cooper. They are both still on a TQ run. Caution under the driver's stand. Attaboy, Lesser. I'd let you keep
2
going.
minutes left.
1:55 left to go in race number 2. Race number 3, Expert, 2-wheel buggy. Coming at you next. So it's still Toby. Now Brad up in that number 2. Cooper falls to the 3. So Toby, the only one left on a TQ pace. As he comes by the line. 1:10 left to go.
One minute left.
You heard him, 1 minute left to go. Oh, there is a pole there, Aiden. Toby now 2.6 ahead of Brad. Toby's still currently on a TQ run. He's got some clean track in front of him, too, for the last 30 seconds. So Toby comes by again. Ooh. Barely holding on to that GQ pace right now. That is time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till your name done.
Marty Edmonds done.
Marty,
Ryan
you are
Swimmer
done.
DPI drummer done.
Oh. Toby not going to be
Drag
happy
done.
after that. We're waiting on Cooper. Cooper, the only one left. That is a
Jim Cooper
race.
done.
Toby George, 15.506, 7.48, 2/10 of a second off of Brad's time. So Brad, your TQ. Brad will finish second, followed by Cooper. It'll be Brad, Toby, and Cooper in your A main leading us out with Marty, Lester, and Aiden.
Up next.
Nice job,
race
drivers.
number
Let's
3.
shut them down, put them down. I need all 6 of you back out here to turn marshal for our expert two-wheel buggy heat number 2. All right, blow her down. Let's get them checked in.
Chris Benny. Joshua Odemark. I am Grote. Jose Newman. Brian Satina. One minute to the start of the race. Christopher Robin. The mascot.
All right, I'm missing somebody from that
45
last
seconds to
race.
the start of the race.
We'll go ahead and go with no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Everybody to the top of the straightaway. Let's see. I know I got a Lester out there. I got a Marty. I even got an Aiden. I got a Cooper.
30 seconds to the start
Oh,
of the race.
I need one volunteer marshal. One volunteer marshal. Come on, guys. Keep the
15
program
seconds to the
going.
start of the race. Less than 5.
Sir Marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, your loop is live. There we go. Austin, Brennan, and Josh running out early. Your current TQ, Austin Riley, 17.513. After him. Oh, boo. Oh, we got to pile up high on the straightaway. Chris and Josh get together. Brennan Edwards, 18.4 first lap. Austin, 17.5 second lap. Brennan at 18.3 second lap. Chris Bennett, 18.5. Satina, 19.3. Chris at 19.5. Jose at 18.8. Austin with another mistake. He's going to have some work to do to catch Brendan now. We got to catch Satina and Chris Benny first. Austin, 17.486 that time by. New hot lap of the race. So Brendan currently on a TQ pace. Two minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Brendan Edwards 17.5.12. Austin 17.5.18. Chris Benny at 16.5 flat. Jose Newman 16.08. Chris Raymond 16.12. Satina 16.14. And Joshua 15.5.05. Trying to make back from that first lap collision. So Brendan by line, Austin by line. They're separated by 2.1. So Austin creeping up on Brendan. Still 2.1. 18.079 out of Brendan, 18.014 out of Austin. Almost identical lap times that time by.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes left to go. Brendan's still on that TQ pace. Austin comes by picking up a TQ pace. Now 1.4 behind Brendan on the clock. But now they're starting to work their way into some traffic. Ooh. Josh had no rear grip right in front of the leaders. Caution to the driver's stand. Cooper's on it. Wow, Jose, that was close. Should have seen the smile on Jose's face. So now Austin 0.8 of a second behind Brendan with 1:10 left to go. Not going to be able to triple over him in these cars.
One minute left.
You heard him, 1 minute left to go. Oh, Brendan going to roll it over. Austin gets the easy pass. Toby did not approve of that. So Austin now 1.7, but he's upside down. Here comes Brendan. So Brendan's going to take back over that top spot. Last time around, they were both on a TQ pace. I don't know about now, though. See Brendan by the line, TQ pace. Austin falls off at TQ pace with 15 seconds to go. Still going to be a fun main. Chris Bennett, Chris Raymond, your top four. Satina, Jose, and Joshua, your running order. As that is time on the master clock, drivers. Race them till you hear your name done.
Jose Newman done.
Austin's not done with Brendan yet.
Christopher Robin done.
Oh, had to go for
Ian
it.
Broke done. The mascot
Wait on
done.
Chris Bennett and Brian Satina.
Chris Benny done.
And that is a race.
Brian
Brendan
Satina
Edwards, 17.5.11. He's going to start at that number one spot. Followed by Austin Riley and Chris Bennett into your top three. It'll be Brendan, Austin, and Chris Bennett in your A main leading you out. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 4.
Up next.
This
race
is our
number 4.
open two-wheel buggy. Down to 5 drivers.
Christopher Robin.
All right, check him in low on the straight. All right, if you're in that last race, I need you back out here to Marshall. I think we got them all covered.
Davey
Here
Bonner.
comes Satina.
1 minute to the start of the race. Matthias. Brent Thielke.
Hey,
Robin.
hey,
Will
Chris.
Davis.
You put your car right there? They checked you in for this race.
45 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more lap. Track is closed. Everybody top of the straightaway.
Less than 5.
Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, your loop is live. All right, race number 4 is underway. Current TQ, Levi Raymond, 18.507. Chase coming out, 16.508 first lap. Race number 5, intermediate four-wheel buggy coming up next. We have no B mains, so we will run the mains the same order. If you are not going to stick around for the mains, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. It really helps me out. All right, about almost hit that 130 mark into this one. Chase Raymond out in front, 19.515. That is a TQ pace. Does have the hot lap, 16.505. Caution in front of the triple. Davey Botto did that 18.501. Matthew Gonzalez, 18.513. Levi Raymond, 17.502. BT is 17.512. So Chase currently the only one on TQ pace with 3 minutes left to go. Davey's got a 16.555 hot lap. Matthew is 16.747. Levi just threw down a 16.735. And BT with a 17.1. Oh, that mishap right there puts Davey Botto out in front of Chase and Matthew. Ooh, Chase and Levi going to get together again. Levi trying to protect his TQ from round 1. So nobody currently on a TQ pace. Oh, never mind. Davey comes by and picks up a TQ pace.
2 minutes left.
You heard him. You got 2 minutes left to go. Davey lead 5.5 on Chase. Chase got 2 seconds on Levi. Levi's got 7/10 on Matthew. And Matthew's got about 6 on BT. Levi Raymond, new hot lap, 16.281. Matthew 16.677 that time by his new hot lap.
1 minute left.
You're at 1 minute left to go. Davey stretching it out, 6.5 on the field. Chase and Levi separated by 9/10 of a second. And they are now 3.5 ahead of Matthew. And BT rounding us out with 35 seconds left to go, drivers. Ten seconds left to go. That's going to be time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done. Oh no, Davey falls off the TQ pace. We'll have to see when he comes by the line. He's on his final lap.
Davey Bada done. Matthias done.
Caution in the triple. We're just waiting on those 3 cars to finish.
Brant Thielke done. Leviticus done. Robin done.
And that's a race. Davey Bada taking the win, 18.507. But no new TQ. Followed by Levi and Chase. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5. Intermediate 4-wheel buggy. Your open will be Levi, Davey, Chase, Matthew, and
Up
BT.
next, race number 5.
I will need one volunteer. One volunteer turn marshal for this one as well. All right, blows it down. Let's start checking them in.
Corporate. Jeffrey Lefevre. DPI drummer. Mike Plavin. Curtis Tom.
Still looking for one volunteer turn marshal.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
And no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Get everybody to the top of the straightaway. Get my marshals spread out. I need a volunteer. Thank you, Tommy G.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, turn marshals, let's look alive. Drivers, your loop is live. All right, we are underway. Your current TQ, Lester Brooks. 16.512, put down around number 1. You got to beat him and that number. Looks like Jeremy already pulling it off. First lap, Lester Brooks, 19.4. Second lap, 19.063 out of Toby George. $18.8 from Lester that time by. 19 flat out of Toby. 20.9 out of Jeffrey. 21.4 out of Curtis. 19.4 out of Plavin. And Jeremy didn't make a lap. 18-3 out of Toby that time by. Now only 0.3 of a second behind Lester. Lester and Toby both on a TQ pace. Caution, get on the straight, clear. Toby now 0.7 of a second behind Lester. Oh, Lester rolls it over. Is that Plavin doing a wall ride? Oh, Toby's going to do another wall ride. And with all that, Toby still comes out in front now. But falls off that TQ pace. Now everything's settling down. So Toby George 16-5-15. Lester 16-17. Jeffrey 15-13. Curtis 14-09. Plavin 14-14. Let's see, Lester's coming by the line. Toby by the line. Lead is now 0.8 of a second. Lester throwing on an 18-4, his lap of the race right there. (18.322) out of Toby. That's going to pick up a TQ pace with 1:30 left to go. Aren't they out of the playoffs? Oh, Lester. .105 left to go.
One minute left.
With 40 seconds left to go, Toby, Lester, Jeffrey, your top three, Plavin and Curtis. Toby with a 5-second lead on Lester now. Ten seconds left to go. That's going to be time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going until you hear your name done. Let's see. Toby came up short in 21.5.
Jeffrey Lefebvre done. Curtis Tom done.
Did he do it again?
DPI Drummer done. More Lester done.
Wait on Plavin. And that is a race. Toby George,
Plavin done.
16.5-10. Holds on to it. Your new TQ. Lester Brooks and Jeffrey Lefebvre, your top three. It'll be Toby, Lester, Jeffrey, Plavin, Curtis, and Jeremy, your A main. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. I do need all six of you, even if you pulled it off.
Next.
I need you back
Race
out to
number
marshal. Race number 6, Expert 4-wheel buggy coming at you next. Blowers are down. We're checking them in.
Chris Benning. Brian Satina. The mascot. Joshua Odemark. I am Grote. Jose Newman. Riley Christie. Ryan
Let's
Palmer.
see.
Tommy Jarrow.
I need Jeremy out here. I got Lester. Got Curtis.
1 minute to the start of the
I
race.
need the Jays. I need Jeremy and Jeffrey back out here. There's Jeffrey.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
And no more
20
laps.
seconds
Track is
to the start of the
closed. No more
race.
laps. Still looking for a Jeremy Smith out here. Everybody to the top of the straightaway. I need
15 seconds
one
to the
turn
start of the race.
marshal. Since Jeremy is hiding from us.
Less than 5.
Don't break it. Right here where I can keep an eye on you, Jeremy. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, your loop is live. All right, we're off at running. Your current TQ, Brendan Edwards, 17.504. Truck class, last race of qualifying coming up next. Caution on the straightaway, behind you, Toby, behind you. Low on the straightaway, low on the straight, low on the straight. Straight is clear. First lap, 17.350 out of Austin Riley. So here we go again, the Austin Brendan show. Duking it out. Austin going triple and wads it up. I'm not sure what Toby was doing out there. Looked like he was doing a disco. So Brendan Edwards is going to be your new early leader. Does have the hot lap, 17.2. So Brennan out in front, 17.5 flat. That is a TQ pace. Austin 17.5, 12, 3.4 back. Satina 17.5, 13. Riley Christie 16.504. Joshua 16.505. Chris Benning 16.505. Tommy G 15.01. Jose 15.02. Palmer 14.05. Yeah, nice. Toby just nice you, Austin. Oh, that was a nice one too. So Austin 16.9 hot lap of the race. Not on that last one where he crashed, but on another one. But he's down in that number 3 now, and he is 7 seconds behind your leader. And he got 8/10 behind Satina in that number 2. And Satina 5.7 behind Brendan. God.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Jose is 17.5 last time by his hot lap of the race. Outside on the straight, out. Oh, good job, Joshua. Wow, he hit that hard. No, it ain't. Well, there's always hot lap, Austin. 1:15 to go. Brennan out in front of Satina by 7 seconds. Josh Oddmark up in at number 3. Chris Benny, Austin Riley, your top 5. Riley Christie, Jose Newman, Tommy G, and Palmer.
1 minute left.
With 1 minute left to go. Chris Benny, 17.6. Satina, 17.5. That's their hot laps last time by. Caution on that left side double. That was weird. 20 seconds to go. Yeah, bounce them off the wall. We got Satina and Palmer. That is time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going until your name done.
Tommy Jarrow done. Ryan Palmer done. Jose Newman done. Joshua Odemark done. Riley Christie done.
Waiting on 2.
Mascot done. Chris Benny
And
done.
that's a race.
Brian Satina done.
Brennan
Ryan
Edwards
done.
going to take the win and your TQ. 18-5-16. Joshua Oddmark and Chris Benny. Your top 3. It'll be Brennan, Austin, and Joshua lead you out your A main. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Last race of qualifying
Next,
truck
race number
class. Coming up next.
You're going
All
to
right,
hit it.
blowers are down. Check them in with
Marty Evans.
caution.
Carl Labrador.
You had no power?
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Corporate. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, still looking for Toby and Aiden
I
to
am
check
Trayvon.
in. And we're going to go with no more lap. Track is closed. Toby
15
can't
seconds to the
check in
start of
because
the
he doesn't
race.
have a transponder. All right.
Less than 5.
Oh, my God. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch these trucks. They're crazy. Drivers, your loop is live. All right, early on we got call out in front. Toby in the 2, followed by Fred Dog. All right. 2:35 left to go. Call on front, 16-5, 19 pace. Fred Dog in that 2, 6 seconds back, followed by Toby. Your top 3 on TQ pace right now. Jeremy in that 4, followed by Barty and Aiden. Once again, Toby has a hot lap, 18-8. Watch out, Riley. The Fred Dog up to that 2 now. Toby falls to the 3. Somehow I think Aiden had something to do with it. Carl still leading the way. That's a good way to make the turn, Carl. Just bounce off of Toby. But Carl 6.1 ahead of Fred Dog. Fred Dog 4 seconds ahead of Toby.
One minute left.
1 minute to go. Carl's leading out 9/10 of a second on Fred Dog. And somehow I think Aiden had something to do with that too. Wow. 25 seconds to go, drivers. Oh, Jeremy pulling it off in this one too. Fred Dog now out in front. Him and Carl still on a TQ pace. That is time on the master clock. Drivers keep going through your name done. Oh, Carl, that was smooth.
You're going to get it done. DPI drummer done. I am Swaybar done.
Aiden, Toby, and Fred Dog, you guys are done.
Marty Edmonds done.
Track's still live. Track is still live. Carl's still going. I want you guys getting whacked. And now that's a race.
Carl
Fred
Liberty
Dog
done.
going to take the win, 15-5-12. Followed by Carl and Toby. Fred Dog going to be leading you out in your A main, followed by Carl and Toby.
All right. We are live. Welcome. Welcome to Wednesday Night Worlds. If you're tuning in, All right, we got all our racers ready, and we're going to
45
need
seconds to the start of the race.
one more marshal, guys. We're going to need one volunteer marshal. Scott's got it right here. Scott, you got that one right there? Perfect. All right. Scott McParlin,
30
ladies and
seconds to the
gentlemen.
start of the race.
Yep. Awesome. All right, he's got a shadow in his pocket. That's pretty cool. All right. Race order on this one is going to be, it looks like
15
you guys
seconds to the
already
start of
figured
the
it
race.
out. It's going to be Steve Roberts on the 1. Actually, you know, it's going to be Curtis Thom on the 5. Jeffrey on the 4. Tommy
Less than
G
5.
on the 3. Chris Wart on the 2. And your number 1 pole position, P1, whatever, racer Steve Roberts on the 1. All right, we got all our marshals ready. We got all our drivers ready. We are going heads up racing on the sound of the tone. All right, and we are off. Steve Roberts, Swart, and Tommy G starting to check out. Wow, man. Curtis Thom taking over that number 4 spot. 1, 2, and 3 through the triples already. Steve Roberts in that number 1. He's going to hang on to that number 1 spot through the line. Chris Zwart in tow, followed by Tommy G. Oh, Tommy G's going to get it all kind of strangled, all kind of crazy on the pipe. He's going to still maintain that number 3 position through the triple. He's going to double single it. He has stepped off pace, and so is Zwart, as a matter of fact. Steve Roberts trying to check out early. Curtis Thom back down to that number 5 position. He got hung up on the pipe before the straight with 1 minute down and 4 minutes to go. Drivers, this is your 17.5 intermediate 2-wheel buggy A main with Steve Roberts, our race leader, down the line through the right-hand section of the track, through the first double, through the infield short straight, through the triple. He's going to double single it. He's going to case that center section of the triple. Through one double, through one more double. Across the line, last lap was an 18.9. He's going to back it up with an 18.6. Steve Roberts on a tear early on through the infield one more time. Steve Roberts taking care of business, starting to do some lap traffic destruction. Down the line one more time, racing down the line with 1.5 down and 3.5 to go. 17.5 intermediate 2-wheel buggy. A main going down with Steve Roberts in that 1. Chris Zwart in the 2. Tommy G crossing the line in that 3, followed by Jeffrey and Curtis. Up next is race number 2, 21.5 2-wheel buggy. Brad Ambrose only got me by like 0.2 of a second, but those drivers are up next. Careful in the infield towards the right, left-hand section of the track. Back on the track. Steve Roberts, our race leader, goes. He's going to lose some. Oh, that was Tommy G, actually. Sorry about that, Tommy, with 2 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Steve in that number 1. Zwart, careful in the infield. Short straight. And clear. Careful in the. Yep. And clear. All right. Zwart and Curtis getting into it just a little bit. Zwart still handling that number 2 spot. He's pretty much got it locked up as long as he doesn't break with 2.5 down and 2.5 to go. Tommy G and Jeffrey battling for that number 3 spot. Tommy G and Jeffrey right now. That is your big race. Oh, no, Tommy G's going to get it wrong through that infield short straight. He's going to let Jeffrey get in front of him. Oh, Tommy G's going to get it wrong through the triple. The other guy's going to wait up. Oh, opposite. Oh, sorry. And now Tommy G in the 1. Yeah.
2 minutes
Well,
left.
look at me. Is that dyslexia? Maybe I should work on that. All right. Tommy G in that number 3 spot, followed by Jeffrey in the 4. All right. Everyone's starting to gap out with just about 3.5 down and 1.5 to go, drivers. Steve Roberts in that 1. Zwart across the line in the 2. Tommy in the 3, Jeffrey in the 4, and Curtis in the 5. That is your race order. All right.
1 minute left.
Everyone's pretty spaced out with 4 minutes down and 1 minute to go. Everyone's doing what they're supposed to do. Marshals are on it. Drivers are on it. Steve in the 1. Zwart in the 2. Tommy G in the 3. Jeffrey in the 4. And Curtis in the 5. 45 seconds to go, drivers. Twenty seconds to go, drivers. 20 seconds to go. 17.5, intermediate two-wheel buggy. Curtis Thom down the line. Let's take a lap with him. He's going to let some racers get in front of him. Curtis Thom through that right-hand double. Through the triple, he's going to double single and nice and clean. No chassis slap there. He's going to take that corner extra
Roberts
wide as the tone sounds. Drivers are going to race him to the line.
Tommy J.
Steve
done.
Roberts, you are
Curtis Thom
done.
done.
Race him to the line. Drivers race to the line. Tommy G, you're done. Curtis, you're done. Waiting on Zwart and
Chris Zwart
Jeffrey.
done.
Two more drivers. Race
Jeffrey
is
looks
still
super done.
going on, and that is a race. Great race, drivers. Steven Roberts going to take this one tone to tone. Steven Roberts. Great race. Followed by Zwart and Tommy. 1, 2, and 3. Great race, drivers. Great race. Pull them off and come right back onto the track. We're going to need one volunteer marshal for this next one.
Up next, race number 2.
All right, blows it down. Let's check them in with some caution. If you're in that last race, I need you back out here to turn marshal. And as Toby said, I need one volunteer marshal.
More Lester. Jim Cooper. One minute to the start of the race. Brad Ambrose. Mike Plavin. I am Swaybar. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, looking for a Marty.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
And a Toby.
.15 seconds to the start of the race. Marty Edmonds. Less than 5.
All right, no more laps. Track is closed, but Toby, you can go. Had to have Toby call round 1 so I can eat.
DPI drummer.
Track's closed. Still need a volunteer turn marshal. I need one volunteer turn marshal. Thanks, Scott. We're going to put Brad up on that number 1. Toby come up a little short on that number 2. Cooper on the 3. Marty on the 4, even though he took a lap with the track closed. Lester on the 5, 8 and 6, and Plavin jumping in on that number 7. Lester 5. Cooper 6. One more Cooper. Cooper, one more. Cooper, one more. Oh, wait, somebody might be missing. No, never mind. Where's Aiden's car at? Or where's Plavin's car? All right, Turn Marshals, look alive. It's your 21-5A main event. You guys are keeping it clean on the Sound of Tone. Less than 5. And away we go. Brad Ambrose leading us out. Oh, Marty gonna stuff a pipe. Lesser up to that number 2. Toby all the way to the back, but first lap. Lesser with a mistake. Here comes Cooper. And Plavin. 3 cars wide at the end of the straightaway. Cooper off the track, back on the track. Lesser gets back up to that number 2. Lesser gets sideways. Cooper, Marty, and Toby get by him. So Brad by the line. Cooper coming by that number 2. He is 6 seconds back. Cooper 19-2, hot lap of the race right there. Brad working his way in that left side double. Toby up. Nope, Toby with a mistake. He's going to lose a spot to Lester. Caution on that left side double. That was Marty. Here comes Lester. Oh, Plavin stuffs a pipe. Caution in front of the triple. There goes Brad by the line. It was 5.60. Cooper into a pipe. Marty 18-8 that time by jumping up to that number 2, but now he's upside down. Behind you, Jeff, one more. So Brad going to be out to a big lead. Caution in front of the triple. Let's see, there's Brad by the line. There's Cooper bouncing by line, 12.5 seconds back. Toby coming by in that 3. Aided up to the 4 with Lester, Marty, and Mike. Oh, Toby. So Aiden gets around Toby. 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
So Brad is in that mix. Going through some lap traffic. So Aiden and Lester, that is your leader behind you, but Brad's got a big lead, so Brad, be patient, let them do that. That's one way to get by him. 1:30 to go. Brad's still out in front. Cooper 13 seconds behind Brad. And Brad has cleared traffic. So caution on the straightaway. Go low, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low. Stay low, stay low. Stay low, and clear.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Expert 2-wheel buggy coming up next. That'll be a fun one. Toby and Marty going at it. That's for 4th and 5th. Brad by line one more time. So Brad's got 13 on Cooper. Cooper's got 12 on Aiden. Aiden's got Marty and Toby not too far back. So Brad gets by for one more. We'll see if Coop can get around. It's going to be close. Nope. That is time on the
Mike
master
done.
clock. Race up to the line. Cooper,
Brad
keep
Ambrose done.
going. Brad done with the win, almost lapping the field. Everybody
Ryan
else will be
Edmonds
done
done.
when they cross the line.
I am Swaybar done. DPI drummer done. Jim Cooper done. More or less
That
done.
is a race. Brad Ambrose going to take that one wire to wire. Followed by Jim Cooper and Marty Edmonds crying his way up to the number 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut him down, put him down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Expert.
Up next,
Two-wheel
race number 2.
buggy. And Plavin. Oh, I thought Plavin was going to run again. So I need my 6 drivers back out here. What? All right, blow it down, check them in.
Brian Satina. Chris Benny. The mascot. Jose Newman. Joshua Odemark. Christopher Robin. I am Grote. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Hey, while you're at it. So I'm going to need one volunteer marshal for this one.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I need one volunteer marshal. Help keep the program going. Huh? Are you sure?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Low on the straight. All right, no more laps. Track is closed, no more laps.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than
All
5.
right, so your top qualifier, Brendan Edwards, up on that number 1. Austin Riley on the 2, Chris Benny 3, Chris Raymond 4, Josh Oddmark 5, Jose Newman on the 6, and Satina on the 7. A little farther, Jose. Oh, stop it. No. Brad, Aiden is banned for life. I don't want to hear that. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, keeping it clean and the sound of the tone in less than 5. 1. All right, Brendan Edwards leading us out. Oh, Austin having to use the brakes not to get in the back of Brendan. All right. So your leader's coming down the straightaway. Brennan at 18.095. Joshua Oddmark 18.024. Hot lap of the race. Oh, Chris Bennett going to stuff a pipe. He's going to lose 2 spots. So Josh and Chris Raymond going to move up to 3rd and 4th. Austin, 18:009 that time by. That is your hot lap of the race. Brendan clips the pipe. Austin all over his wing, and they get into it. Austin going to slow up a little bit. So they come by line separation 1/10 of a second. Chris Raymond going to slam a pole, a wall, something. Wow. So here comes your leaders by the line one more time. 17-6 out of Brennan, 17-7 out of Austin. So Brennan with the new hot lap. Josh Oddmark right there, 18:024 hot lap. He's only 1.2 behind these guys. As here they come back by the straightaway. It was 2/10. It is now 3/10. Brennan 17-6-3-2. So back-to-back 17-6s for Brendan. Oh, Brendan gets wide. Austin to the inside, makes the pass. Toby approved. That's all that matters. Oh, Brendan upside down. Austin's going to stop. Austin's going to wait for him. Austin wants to race. Oh, Josh going to bang it off that double pipe. Chris Benny going to bang it off of Lester. Brennan does a pipe. Austin waits long enough for Brennan to get by. I didn't see if Austin put him in the pipe. But that brings Josh Oddmark right there with him. 2:15 left to go. So it's Brennan and Austin, 3/10 of a second again. almost looked like Brennan's radio glitched out. So Austin back out in front. 17-4-5-1 is his hot lap. .140 left to go. Austin by line, Brendan by line. 0.8 of a second, .888. Caution under the driver's stand. Chris Benny trying to reel in Josh as they're heading into the triple. That's for third and fourth with Chris. Oh, Benny's going to hit a pipe. I'll quit talking about you. Oh, Satina going to pull it off early. Here comes Chris Raymond now. All behind Chris. Oh, Chris. I got to quit talking about the Chris's. They crash when I talk about them. Lester with a horrible marshal job. Watch yourself. Oh, Brendan with a mistake. Austin's going to get away. 55 to go on the clock. (17-2-6-1) that time out of Austin. It's only 35 seconds to go. Don't wait too long. Oh, wow. Austin going to let Brennan go by again. He just does not want to win this race. They're going to get by for, let's see, well, they'll get one more for sure. They can get one more after this one, but not guaranteed. Oh, Brennan bounces off a pipe. Austin has to get to the loose stuff. Oh, this might cost Austin. Nope, he'll get by. They both get by.
Christopher Robin done.
Chris Raymond, you are done. Austin gets back by Brendan. They're heading into the triple for the last time. Wow, I think that was actually faster. Brendan bounces it off the pipe. Brendan cuts it down the straightaway. Wow! 6/100ths of a second. Austin's going to take the win. Brendan Edwards and Joshua Oddmark, your top three. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. I need all six of you back out here to Marshall. Race number 4. Open two-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 4.
All right, blowers are down. Check them in. I need all 6 of my drivers back out here.
Robin. Gaby Bada. Matthias. Leviticus. Brent Thielke. One minute to the start of the race.
And no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
What do you got, Davey? All right. Well, do what you want. Davey's going back to the pits. I will make a bet on this race.
30 seconds
I
to the start
bet you
of
a
the race.
team associated car will win. Any takers? I bet that an associated car will win this race. Any takers on that?
15 seconds to the
I
start of
didn't
the
say,
race.
I just said an associated. The one that crosses the line first.
Less than 5.
So Levi will be on the 1, Davey will be on the 2, Chase will be on the 3, Matthew 4, and BT on the 5. You did not make me wait till you go sauce your tires again, did you? Is that what you did? Did you go sauce your tires again? Oh, you need to start in the back. Made me wait for that. You could have put your sauce bottle over there and did it over there. And then he takes a lap. Man. All right. Turn marshals look alive. Drivers, you're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Oh, get back in the box, cheater. Oh, man. Nobody even faked you out. Try this again. Keep it clean on the sound of the tone. All right, here we go. Levi leading us out. We'll see if that extra sauce for Davey helps him out. Ooh, Levi going to clip a pipe, but keep it going. He's going to hold on the lead for the first pass. Everybody holding their qualifying positions on the first lap. This is the first timed lap here, though. So Levi 16-7, Davey 17 flat, Chase 17-2, Matthew 17-6, BT 16-7. So they come by the line. Davey 0.5 of a second behind Levi. They got a little gap back to Chase, 1.4, with Matthew all over him and BT right there. So Levi by the line, Davey by the line, Chase and Matthew by the line. Still only 2 seconds from first to fourth. Matthew now starting to put the pressure on Chase. I fooled you. Oh, Matthew comes up way short on the triple. Go wide. Caution on the straightaway. Go low, go low, go low on the straightaway. And clear. So now your top two have broken away. Levi 16-3 that time by. Chase a faster 16-3 that time by. Oh, we got Davey Bada out in front of Levi now. Davey by the line with his out lap, also 16-3. So Levi and Chase. Chase actually started to catch back up to Levi.
Two minutes left.
You heard him, 2 minutes left to go. Davey by the line, Levi by the line, 3 seconds back. Chase 1.9 behind Levi. So Davey up over the triple. Levi up over the triple. Chase up over the triple. All that work. Chase gets the straightaway wrong. When Matthew now back on the back of Chase. Caution on the straightaway. Low on the straight. Low on the straight. You're all clear, Joshua.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Matthew back all over the back of Chase as they come by the line, separated by 0.3 of a second. Davey has a 2.5 second lead now. They come by the line. It is 2.7. Levi got down to a 16.2 2 laps ago. Oh. Oh, that was Levi. That didn't sound good. So that gives Davey a 5-second lead now. With 12 seconds left to go on the master clock. That is time on the match clock. Race him to the line.
done.
Davey, you are gone.
Leviticus done.
Austin, behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you.
Robin done. Brent Thielke done.
And that's
Matthias
a
done.
race. Davey Botta going to take that win, followed by Levi Raymond and Chase Raymond. Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down, put him down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5, intermediate 4-wheel buggy. I will need one volunteer marshal. One volunteer marshal for this one.
Up next, race number 5.
Hey, did you check the hours on that battery?
I didn't have time to.
You charged it, Lee?
Yeah.
You can still check the hours. Check them in, guys. So I need all 5 of my drivers and one volunteer marshal.
Corporate.
Corporate.
Moore Lester. Mike Plavin.
Toby, you're in this race.
Jeffrey Lefevre. Curtis Tom.
Toby, end of the
Start of the
straightaway.
race.
Toby, end of the straightaway. Nope, never mind, that wasn't it. You got a white car, huh?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Still need one volunteer and Toby's radio. Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Swart, that is.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Toby, standing there is not going to find it. No, I need Toby's radio. So we're going to put Lester on the number 2, Jeffrey on the 3,
15
Plavin
seconds to
4,
the start of the
Curtis
race.
5, and Jeremy on the 6. And Toby, where's your
Less than 5.
21.5 at? Well, I'm not. That's not what I asked. I asked where's 20. It had.
DPI drummer.
Oh my. On the 1, Toby. Are you on the right model? You're slowing down my program, Toby. On the 1. You want to bet? You're on. Sorry, Toby. I'm going to delete a lap. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, keep it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. No, you're good. Take out Toby, Lester. Yeah, they got a kid. Yeah. Oh, he's out of here. Is that Curtis? Curtis is out of here. All right, Lester Brooks, our current leader. I think that's Jeffrey in the 2. Jeremy in the 3. What? Jeremy, do not let that green car pass you. So here comes Lester, does have the hot lap, 18-4. Jeffrey and Jeremy coming by the line. Jeffrey's going to roll it over. Oh, yeah, Jeffrey, don't let that green car pass you. Lester by the line. Jeremy off the wall. Now,
Just told me if you could announce if someone found a front wing over where Davey's pitting. I guess someone took it.
or by where he's pitting or standing?
Standing, well, not pitting, marshaling, yeah. If anybody found a front wing.
Anybody found a front wing over on the ramp side of the driver's stand? Please let me know. Over there where Austin and Matthew and Davey are. So if you found a front wing, we're looking for it. It's special. So Lester out in front. Coming up to the back of Curtis. Curtis, that's your leader. Land on your wheels. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Attaboy. 2:40 left to go. Lester with a 5-second lead on Jeremy. Jeremy's got 2 on Toby and Plavin. Get him, Plavin. Oh, there's a pole there. Toby down in the number 4 spot. There goes Lester by the line. Here comes
2 minutes
Jeremy by the line. Lead is 5.8. Plavin and Toby going at it for third. Get him, Plavin. Leads down to 5.4. Jeremy throws down an 18.7. His hot lap of the race right there. $125 left to go on the master clock. Oh, that was nice. That was pretty cool, Jeffrey. Toby George, 18.401 on lap 11, hot lap of the race.
One minute left.
So, Jeffrey, that is second place behind you with 1 minute to go. Oh, wow, no wing, no prayer. It's never good when somebody picks up your wing and laughs. 35 seconds to go. Aiden, bring me my money. Lester's going to come by for another one. You bet $5. Toby was going to win. I told you he wasn't. Jeremy, 18.305. Hot lap of the race right there. Hey. He's just sitting there, dude. He ain't even driving. That is time on the master clock. Drivers race him to the line. Not only did he not win, he got lapped by the leader. Oh, it's just
Curtis
money.
Tom done. Mike Plavin done. More Lester done.
What?
DPI drummer done.
I don't want your money.
Corporate done.
Wait on Jeffrey. Without a wing. And that's a race. Lester Brooks going to take the win. Followed by Jeremy Smith and Mike Plavin in your top three. Nice job. I don't want it. Man, you should quit going to the horse track.
Up next, race number 6.
Thanks, Lester. Second. Thanks, Toby.
Chris Benny. Ryan Satina. Tommy Jarrow. Ryan Palmer. The mascot. Joshua Odemark.
Hey, Toby. Yeah, buddy, thank you.
I am Grote. Riley Christie.
That's a Dairy Queen right there.
Jose Newman.
Hell yeah. All right, let's see. Where's all my marshals at? I got a Toby. I got a Lester. I got a Jeffrey. I got a Plavin, a Curtis, and a Jeremy. I got them all. Thank you, guys.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Track is closed.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
How are those IRs, Austin? Were they good? Nice. So again, Brendan out TQ and Austin. So Brendan on the 1, Austin on the 2, Joshua on the 3.
30 seconds to the
That's
start
how
of
they
the race.
start at two-wheel. Chris Benny on the 4, Brian Satina 5, Riley Christie 6, Jose Newman 7, Palmer on the 8, and Tommy G on the 9.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Truck class coming up next, last race of the evening.
Less than 5.
Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, you're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. Ooh, caught Joshua sleeping a little bit right there. Here we go again. He did. Oh, your top two are both upside down. Lester's got to wait for the train to go by. Yeah, go help him next time. So with all that, Josh Oddmark out in front. Josh 17-7, early hot lap. Austin 17-6, new hot lap. Austin's going to get around Palmer. Palmer not going away, though. So Josh out in front of Riley Christie. Brian Satina in that number 3. Chris Benny and Tommy G. Jose and Austin, Brendan and Palmer. Oh, this is good for them. Practice. Trying to get through traffic. So Riley Christie now all over the back of Joshua Oddmark down the straightaway. Wow. Jose Newman got the worst out of that one. He got punted. But we're watching Josh and Riley Christie coming down the straightaway, coming across the line. Separation 0.3 of a second. They're heading into the triple. They both get a double single. Riley bounces off a pipe but keeps it going. Oh, Josh rolls it over. Riley Christie leading your expert four-wheel. Riley making that jump up this week to expert. Oh, he comes up a little short, bounces off. Joshua Oddmark back up into number 1 with Satina on his tail now. Josh rolls it over. Brian tries to marshal him as he's passing him. So Satina out in front of Riley Christie. It was 0.5 when they came by the line. Austin's going to take out Josh, but he's going to let him go. Oh, Chris Benny pulling it off. But here comes Satina by the line. 1.2 lead on Riley. Josh Oddmark by. Tommy G. Austin and Brendan doing battle now. Caution low on the straight. Low on the straight.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes left to go. Oh, Riley got back out in front. I didn't see what happened to Satina. So your top two heading into that left side double. Coming onto the straightaway. Separation 1.2, Riley over Satina. Josh Oddmark, Brennan and Austin, your top 5. Caution. Oh, Palmer with a big bounce. So Tommy G and Palmer, never mind, race on. Oh, Riley loses a spot, loses another spot to Brendan. Nerves catch it up to him as we got 1 minute and 5 left to go. Caution on the face of the triple.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Satina now 4-second lead on Brendan. Brendan up to that number 2. $30 seconds to go, drivers. Find Satina here. He comes onto the straightaway. Brendan Edwards now by line. 3.9 back, but only 15 seconds left to go. Caution in front of the triple. Left, Jeremy. Jeremy left. And that's going to be time on the master clock. Drivers race them to the line.
Riley Christie.
Riley Christie, you are done. Everybody else race them to the line.
The Mascot done. Ryan Palmer done. Ryan Satina done. Tommy Jarrow done. I am Grote done. Joshua Odemark done. Jose Newman done.
That is a race. Brian Satina pulling out the win, followed by Brendan Edwards and Josh Odemark. Riley Christie, top floor. Nice job by him, making that jump up to expert. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut him down, put him down, get
next,
back out there to
race
turn
number 7.
marshal. Last race of the evening, truck class, coming up next. Yeah, it looked like you had. It looked like you had a little easier time getting through traffic than he did. Yeah, he got a little more bottled up than you did. But he still has a hot lap though. Yeah, then he was busy dicking around with Palmer.
You're going to get it?
I made $5. I didn't have to do anything.
Carl
He
Labrador.
said that Toby was going to win the 4-wheel race. I said he wasn't. He goes, $5. I said, okay. And before the race even started, I said, Toby, I'm going to delete a lap. But he got lapped.
Marty
anyway.
Edmonds. 1 minute to the start of the race. Corporate. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. I am Swaybar.
All right, no more laps. Track is closed. No more laps.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, we're going to line them up. Oh, what is Toby? 3 now. All right. Last race of the evening underway. Toby George out in front of Fred Dog. Looks like Aiden in that 2 and Marty, Carl, and Jeremy. Oh, Carl and Aiden get together. Fred Dog to the inside of Toby to make the pass. So Fred Dog out in front now. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. So it's Fred Dog, Toby, Carl, Marty, Aiden, and Jeremy. Sorry, Toby, you're in last place. Carl's flying, though. So Fred Dog pulling away from the rest of the field. Carl to the inside of Toby. They hit doors, and then they almost hit Josh. So Carl up that number 2 with Toby, Marty, Aiden, and Jeremy. Toby 15-8, hot lap of the race. And he did not cut the track. So Fred Dog 5 seconds on Cousin Carl. With 2:15 left to go. Oh, Aiden pulling it off. Toby gets a 15-second lap, and Aiden gets all hurt.
Two minutes left.
Oh, Carl upside down. Here comes Marty. It's Fred Dog, Carl, Marty, and Jeremy.
One minute left.
1 minute to go, drivers. Watch it, Brendan. I told you to watch it. So Fred Dog checking out. 10-second lead on Carl with 35 seconds to go. Watch out, Brennan. All right, Fred Dog going to be out there on a victory lap. There you go, Marty. That was clean. As that is time on the master clock, race up to the line. Carl done in that number 2.
Marty Edmonds done. You're going to get it done.
Waiting on Jeremy. Oh, that was the one right there, Marty.
Corporate done.
That is a race. Fred Dog taking the win, followed by Carl and Marty and Jeremy. All right, think. Any practice? If you paid your tab, you can practice for about 15 minutes.
Yeah. A nice one?
Don't forget, Saturday racing at noon. No racing on Friday. We'll be out here Saturday. Racing starts at 12 o'clock. Round 1 of the 2026 Supercross Series. Come out and join the fun.